5 years ago, TAP set the standard in the search for evidence of the paranormal on Ghost Hunters.
It's coming. Are you afraid? So he said, help me.
2 years ago, they took those methods worldwide in Ghost Hunters International. Now, the world's preeminent paranormal investigators are looking for new blood in Ghost Hunters Academy. Thousands applied. 5 were selected for the first investigation. Susan.
I'm from Miami, Florida. I've been an investigator for about 9 months now.
Ben.
I am from Milan, Ohio. I go to Bowling Green State University, where I'm majoring in visual communications technology.
Chris.
I'm a 24-year-old biological science student at Sacramento State University. I've been investigating the paranormal for 2 years, and it's something I've been wanting to do my entire life.
Heather.
Right now, I'm getting my master's degree in counseling at Arizona State University. I've been doing paranormal investigations for about 2 years now, and I am a medium.
And Carl.
I live in Fort Collins, Colorado. I go to school at Colorado State University, and I'm really excited to learn from Steve and Tango and maybe be the next ghost hunter.
But they shouldn't get comfortable. Only the best will earn a coveted spot in the Ghost Hunters family. Over the next few months, TAP's ace investigators, Steve and Tango, will train and test the recruits. Those who can't cut it will be sent packing, replaced by another aspiring investigator. Will any of them have what it takes to pass the first semester of Ghost Hunters Academy?
Hi guys, welcome to Ghost Hunters Academy. This is a rare opportunity, and you 5 have been selected from thousands of applicants.
Now, you're lucky enough to be trained by Steve and Tango over here, some of the best in the business. They're going to teach you the tips and techniques, but there are some things that can't necessarily be taught. You just have to have things like professionalism, skepticism.
Honesty, composure, respect. Yeah. Now slip up and you will be gone. All right, there's thousands of people out there who'd love to fill your shoes.
Don't slip up, and you get a chance to investigate with the GHI team.
And maybe even a chance to investigate with TAPS.
So no pressure or anything, but good luck, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon.
Guys, we're going to teach you things that you can't learn in any books. We're going to teach you things that only comes from years of casework and case studies. And we're going to be traveling the country, going to some of the most haunted places that there is. So it's going to be fun, but a lot of work. Don't underestimate it. This is going to be tough. It really is.
Definitely. All right. And all of you be safe out there. And Steve, Dave, you guys keep in touch and let us know.
Of course.
Good luck, everyone.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much. You guys ready?
Yeah.
We are.
Okay. So we just briefed the Academy, and you can't help but feel excited. I mean, they're so eager and passionate. It reminds me of when I first started, except I didn't have Steve and Tango to train me, so these guys are lucky.
This isn't a game show. This isn't about winning or losing. It's about these kids having the opportunity to prove to us that they belong with our team. So only time will tell. It could be all of them. It could be none of them.
These candidates really do have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, they're going to be able to become one of our team members. It's going to be a long, grueling process for them. But if they're ready for it, this could be a life-changing experience.
Hey, guys. Susan. I really want to be a paranormal investigator. This is what I want to do with my life. This is what I feel touches the core of my values and my spiritualism. My final goal would be to be on the international team.
Carl.
Susan. Hi.
I'm really excited to learn from Steve and Tango, and I want to experience as much as possible before this ride ever ends.
Heather.
Susan.
Carl.
I think the thing that's going to make me stand out the most is using my ability as a medium and combining it with the technical stuff, the scientific stuff. It's going to be intense, I'm sure, but it's also going to be a lot of fun.
This is exciting, huh?
Guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, guys, everybody know each other? Everybody settled in? Yeah, definitely. We have a long drive. We're headed to Philly. Philadelphia. We've never been to Philadelphia.
I'm stoked to be here. I'm really, really excited about getting down to investigating and going to all the different places that we're going to be hitting.
I'm really excited. It's such an amazing opportunity. I can't wait to go out and start investigating.
Where in Philly are we going?
Where in Philly? We're going to be going to Fort
Awesome.
The fort was built in 1771. It saw its fair share of battles. The Revolutionary War was really big in that. The fort actually held off the British to allow George Washington to get to Valley Forge and regroup. And that's why they call it the fort that saved America. Yeah.
It's a great place for your first investigation, guys. I mean, they're going to allow us to be in there all night, overnight, access to everywhere we need to go. This will be fun for you guys.
All right, guys, you up for this? You guys ready for this? All right, okay.
Take naps now if you need them.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long night.
Steve, how are
it's
you?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you again, Tango. How are you? Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Lee, this is the first class of Ghost Hunters Academy. We want to take them to all the spots.
Show them around a little bit.
Show them around a little bit.
Anything you need, just let me know.
All right. Thank you, Lee.
Let me know if you need any help.
All right, we will.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to head this way, okay? Okay, guys, this is our first building that we're going to talk about and go into.
I prefer not to.
Well, do you want to stay out here then?
I prefer to hang back, rejoin you guys after.
Okay.
In being a medium, I chose not to go on the tour because I don't really like knowing the history of the location that we're investigating. It tends to create a bias in my mind, some preconceived notions. It's easier to go in with a complete blank slate because the less information that I have going in, the better it is for me to kind of parse, you know, this is what I'm getting from this location.
Well, even though we're not big fans of mediums, you know, Heather was upfront about it 100%. She told us, hey, you know, I have these abilities. I want to try to use them, try to utilize them with the group and see if it works out. And, you know, I have to be honest, like, great, let's try it.
Wow. Heather decided not to come on the tour with us. You know, that may work best for her, but, you know, she's not going to get a lot of the key information that she needs. She's not going to get a lot of the pointers and tips that Tango and I are giving out during the tour when we show them all the hot spots. I think it's going to work in her disadvantage. All right, guys, just a few things that I myself have experienced or seen. One is that this door opened twice. And also, here doing investigation, and a woman that was here with us, and I could even hear this, it sounded like a chair sliding a little bit. I heard the noise, but didn't see it. Now, Ben, what do you think you would set up in this room?
I'd probably do a mini DV pointed towards the door to see if that opens and closes.
Mini DVs are cool, but keep in mind, every 30 minutes, you gotta change the tape. Let's get out of here.
That's nice. That's not creepy at all.
No, not creepy in the least.
But this is the officer's quarters. This is one of them.
Yeah, when we were in here, we had a little bit happen, just little noises we couldn't quite explain. But Jason and Grant, they were in here investigating, and, you know, in the evidence, you got a few voices.
They heard a female voice of like a little girl saying "mommy, mommy" or whatever in this one.
What's that? I don't know. If that was you, can you show us a little bit more? We need to understand exactly how much you hurt so we can help you.
Yeah, it sounded like a little...
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I swear to God, I thought I just heard mommy.
What?
Now, Jay and Grant heard it with their ears. What does that mean to you guys? Is that considered an EVP or something else?
Disembodied voice, right?
Perfect.
You gotta get him a gold star.
Yes.
All right, guys, this is the casemate number 11. When we were here, Jason and Grant came down here. Grant had some tremendous experiences, full-bodied apparition, face right here, staring at him right in his face.
How you doing, man? Something doesn't feel right.
I keep on hearing a rubbing noise, like somebody's rubbing, you know, dragging their feet.
Film in this room right here.
What?
Oh my gosh, that frickin' made me about crap my pants.
Whoa.
That's not ominous.
Not ominous at all.
This is one of the 2 dungeons. They do claim to see full-bodied apparitions in here. They hear things, footsteps. They see shadows next to the fireplace. Let's get out of here, guys.
So guys, this is where I saw the legs. I saw legs come out and go right back in. Whatever it was, it blocked the light in here. And at first, I thought it was a person, so I didn't get, you know, frazzled or anything. You know, I was like, okay, who's in there? Hello? No answer. And I checked all the stalls. No one was in there. There's no exits. If you check inside, there's no exits. So, you know, I didn't get weirded out until after the fact, knowing that, okay, there's no one in here, and I know what I saw. Dude. What? I just saw something. Something blocked the light. I saw legs go back in. I saw it.
Yeah, let's get outside and get all the equipment out of the RV.
We just got done with the tour of the fort, and it was terrific. We learned a lot about the fort, learned a lot about investigating, and a lot about what's expected of us. I'm glad I didn't handicap myself like Heather did, staying behind.
For an investigation to be successful, they have to work as a team, and we have to assess them on their teamwork abilities. But more importantly, we have to assess them individually. We need to know where their investigation skill level is and their knowledge of the paranormal. From here, we're going to be running around outside. You have to listen to us, pay attention, and follow our directions to a T. Now, Dave, if you want to get them started with the wires, sure. Show them, in the back of the DVR how it goes in. I'm going to show them the quick tips for the cameras, and then once all the wire run is done, the rest of the people will get on cameras with us.
Awesome. All right.
Did you guys hear that?
Yes.
Repeat it.
We're going to be following him, and we're going to learn the wirings, the yellows, the whites, and I'm going to be taking notes on that.
And then what?
I don't know.
I could tell the group wasn't paying attention, so I decided to quiz them. Susan popped right up and gave me an answer, but I knew that she was BSing me. So it wasn't the fact that she wasn't paying attention that upset me. It was more that she tried to sell me a lie, when she knew that she was busted. Okay, you know what that means? You tape.
Ghost hunting is actually something I'm really passionate about. It's a situation where I am able to not only utilize my skills as a medium, but also incorporate other techniques to sort of make it more verifiable.
I started getting interested in the paranormal probably when I was about 5 or 6. My grandmother started telling me stories about ghosts and spirits, and been interested in it ever since.
Wherever power is on this baby. I feel like I've been fascinated with paranormal for my entire life. I'm not sure why or how, but I've embraced it and I love it.
And Ben, for you, buddy, you remember where Tango had his experience? We need to cover that with a mini DV. Okay?
Right when I was about 15 years old, I started using night vision cameras, and I started hearing more and more about the paranormal. So it's just been a real hobby of mine, just to go out and see what you can find and just have fun with it.
All right, Chris. We'll need to pan to the left. The other way? A little bit more? Perfect. That's a good shot. Thank you.
I already think this should be good. It was a little frustrating that I had to tape down all the wires in the fort. I realized I was missing a lot of really important information on setup, so I kind of regret that.
All right, guys, that's it. All our cameras are tweaked, so if you all want to come back to center command. All right, guys, these angles look really good. They really do. Camera 1 you'll recognize, of course, as our magazine, and they do claim to see full-bodied apparitions in there and hear footsteps and stuff. Camera 2, of course, we have our casemate. And if you remember, Grant saw a face right in there, as well as they have stories of full-bodied apparitions that have surfaced, since we've been here. Camera 3 here is officers' quarters. We did get possible disembodied voice, so we want to make sure that we find what may be causing that. Camera 4 is the dungeon, of course. They claim to see apparition of a soldier over there next to the fireplace. So now it's time for lights out, guys. Stick in teams, start shutting lights out.
All right.
The lights are out, we're ready to go, so we're gonna get in there and investigate long and hard. And we're gonna split you up into teams. Ben and Susan start in the magazine there. Heather, why don't you head into the dungeon? Chris and Carl, if you want to hit casemate first.
I've been waiting my whole life for this moment right here.
I think we're ready for it. I think we're as ready as we're ever going to be. So
I feel very ready.
Let's hit it hard.
Going into the first night of investigation, mostly I'm just excited to get into this big old place, lots of history, lots of personal experience have happened there. And I'm getting paired up with Chris. Him and I both are very enthusiastic to hit the casemate.
I think we should have a seat and maybe do an EV.